Hello friends. So today in our terms and linguistics explained, we have got diagnosia. In Switzerland, many people speak German, side by side Swiss German. So that is the linguistic situation. They speak German and also Swiss German. Now, same speech community. Speech community means using the same language. The speech community, yes. Speech community or a community using the same language. But they use two varieties. Or in their society, there are two forms of the same language. Two varieties of the same language. Two varieties of the same language. One is high and the other is low. One is high and the other is low. So German is considered to be high and Swiss German is considered to be low. Such a situation we say, in that society there is diagnosia. Diagnosia. This one, diagnosia. So this is a socio-linguistic situation. Socio-linguistic situation. Diagnosia is a socio-linguistic situation. Same speech community means people speaking the same language. Two varieties or two forms of the same language exist side by side. One is high, the other is low. In such a situation, we say there is a diaglosic situation. Diagnosia. Di means two. Glossa means language. Di, that is the origin. Di means two. And glossa. See? Di means two, and glossa. Glossa means tongue or language. Tongue or language. So a two language formula we can say. Not two language formula will be different. Then that is something else that we will see later. Here it is the same language but two varieties. And two purposes also. One is high, the other is low. For two purposes means one is used for literary purposes, writing, the other for spoken, colloquial, you can say. Similarly, we find stand in French-speaking communities. You have got standard French, you have French. Now this is about German. Now in French-speaking communities you find, one is standard French, and the other is Haitian Creole French. Haitian, High Creole French. So again, both are French. See here also, both are German, that you understand. Same language, same speech community. By side we have got a Haitian Creole French. Haitian, this is pronounced like this, Haitian Creole French. So there again you find the diagnosia. A situation of, we said diagnosia. Understand? There. So, and then again we have, see French, now you saw two communities, speech communities where you have got the same form of the same language. And that is a social linguistic situation we said. If you go to Greece, another example is Greece. The classical Greek, the variety of Greek language which has got a classical basis called Kathareusa. Kathareusa. Forgive my pronunciation. It may be Greece. In Greece, this is the thing. We saw in Switzerland, one is Switzerland, second we saw French, French speaking. Now third we see Greece. So this is something that we find not only in one particular place, but it seems it's a universal phenomenon. Very common in speech communities. Understand? And then we have got Katharusa and also demotic. The other is demotic. Demotic means popular, colloquial. Demotic Greek and also Katharusa. Kathareusa, that is classical. Classical. Influenced by classical. Lot of vocabulary, number of words and so on. Again, going back, you will say Latin. Latin is classical. You remember Latin? And then you have got the colloquial, vulgar Latin. Vulgar. Vulgar Latin means vulgar does not have the meaning that we have today. A vulgar film is no. It's popular, that's all. Vulgar Latin, used popular. And from vulgar Latin you have got Italian. Understand? Italian and so on. In Sanskrit, the Indian situation. India, for example, years ago, we had again same thing. Sanskrit, and we have got the popular or colloquial variety Prakrit. Prakrit. From there you have got almost all the languages of that is spoken Sanskrit. You have got Bengali, Punjabi and all those things descended from this. You know, when we were doing history of English language, I have given about 59, 60 lectures on that. Those interested can go through that. Okay, so this is diagnosia. So diagnosia has two conditions. One, should be the same language. Secondly, it should be used by the two forms of the same language, or two varieties of the same language. Plus, you have got, it should be used by the same speech community. Understand? In this case, you can see Switzerland, it is the Swiss people, and then French speaking, and then you have got Greece, Greek, Kathareusa. He said no, Kathareusa. And then we saw once upon a time Rome. You have got Latin and vulgar Latin. Vulgata, they say. There is even a Bible Vulgata version. Means vulgar. Vulgar does not have this present day meaning. Vulgar means popular, that's all. Understand? And then you have got as also in India, you have Sanskrit. And then so this is called a situation, a socio-linguistic situation, where you have got the same speech community using two varieties of the same language. Understand? Or it can be two closely related languages used by a single speech community. Closely related. So varieties are very closely related language. For example, it can be like that. So, in a diaglostic culture, so what happens is then you have got a diaglostic culture. Diaglostic culture. Originally I told you, di means two, glossa means tongue or language. Understand? So then you have a diaglostic culture. What happens is, this one form, so-called the law form is used by, so used at home, family situations, streets, then marketplaces, and friendship situation, informal, solidarity, expressing solidarity, is native language for children. The low variety is learned by the children as their native language. It is not taught in schools. But the high variety is used, so spoken by prestigious people, high class people, we can say, taught in schools for public speaking, then formal lectures, television broadcasts, sermons, and you have also got in writing, liturgies, and higher education. So that's the difference. So the low varieties use marketplaces, streets, family, home situation, solidarity, friends and so on. The high variety is used for writing, for literary purposes, then for liturgy, see sermons and serious formal lectures, say writing a dissertation as well. This is taught in schools. The other is native. Sorry. Understand? Now, in a diagnostic culture, you have got what we call social distinctions. This language is the base of, or this variety, using the variety is a base for social distinctions. You see, they assert their social position. And what happens, this, as I already told you, this exists almost everywhere. And then, if we use, say, in higher education, the low variety, then it is inappropriate. Or a sermon, if you are using the low variety, that is inappropriate. So that cannot be, in a way, we can say, no, you are becoming, and that's a kind of culture, basis for culture, or basis for polished way of speaking, you can say, higher level. So if you say, suppose you use the language that is used in marketplaces for a sermon in a church, see, that will be very, it won't be acceptable by people. That's the thing. So using wrong variety in the wrong situation definitely would be socially inappropriate. Understand? In family, you need not use classical Greek language or classical German or classical French. No, not necessary. Or Latin. Latin is not spoken anywhere these days. Sanskrit also is that language. So these things are for layman purposes, we can say. Understand? The other for day-to-day. Now this is a phenomenon that you find everywhere. Almost all speech communities you find this. And also, as I already told you, they reinforce social distinctions. And in today we can say, no, it is not acceptable. When culture is ordinary, when canonical texts, they are, I think, disappeared in the light of the new criticism, new historicism and also structuralism and post-structuralism, such a situation. And you have this is social distance, and Raymond Williams' idea of culture is ordinary. All texts are of equal value. New historicism. Structuralism doesn't concern about these things. Concerns only about meaning, and then finally when you come to post-structuralism, meaning also disappears. So eternally elusive and fluid. Meaning is fluid. So what happens is there is leading to aporia. Aporia means like a pathless wood. Or you can say in the positive sense it is opening up new windows one after another. So once again, my dear friend, if you are asked what is diglossia, diglossia means di means two, glossa means tongue. Use of two languages, not two different languages, but two varieties of the same language by the same speech community, and with the distinction, one high, the other low, one literary, the other colloquial, one for marketplace, streets, family, home, friendship and other things, informal situation, the other is meant there's special use, literary, then as scientific purposes, philosophy, writing, sermons, giving sermon, liturgy, that is in churches or in temples or wherever it is, so you have it. Already I have given you 3 examples, so 4 or 5 examples, isn't it? One is Switzerland, the other is French, then you have got Greece, you have Latin, that is Rome, you have India. So 5 examples I have given you. So one is diglossia, means use of 2 forms of the same language by the same speech community for different purposes. Clear? Fine. Have a nice day.